very disgraced, right? What use? So important is this very life, day by day, should be sincere, honest, truthful, and some useful. That's important. So don't think about past life. Of course, past life there. Sometimes, according to my dream, some semi-dream, some reflection about my previous, many past lives. One occasion, it looks on my previous life in Egypt. Like that. So, no use. Actually, you see, it looks prisoner in Egypt. Under one very sort of tough ruler. So no use to reflect these things. Like that. So don't ask about past life. Past life there. But then past. Past is past. Now we must move forward. Future depends present. So in order to get better future life, this very life should be honest, truthful, compassionate, sensible person. And then these qualities are guaranteed for good life in the future. Like that. Look at it. So the life now here according those was the tradition is who accept rebirth theory. The main reason is a continuation and law, according to law of causality. There are substantial cause, right? Substantial cause and what's that? Cooperative cause. For example, the flower, sun, heat, water, soil, these are cooperative cause. But the seed of previous plant, that's the substantial cause. There's continuation. The seed with cooperative cause, then develop this plant. So different appearance or shapes, but the potential must be continued. Of course, that is 1,000 years ago, about billion years ago, that different substance, but different particle join, and sometimes some kind of, I think by nature, some kind of synthesis, right? Synthesized phenomena or particle that gradually change, transform. Then this present is this flower, this is a cup. So similarly, this body is substantial cause. This previous, as I say, the balance of what's seen in the blood of these things. So that goes 10,000, 100,000 generations ago, different shape. But particles are there. Particle which can be basis of cognitive phenomena. Different shape. Then further goes even before Big Bang take place. The continuity of this plant as well as my body's substance, particles already there, continuation of the particle. So this is for this physical. Now the very basis we call sentient being, that's consciousness, mind, or cognitive. Without cognitive, no feeling, no pain, no pleasure. One occasion, our discussion with scientists, the sentient being, roughly speaking, the thing which can move by itself in order to seek something, that's sentient being. 当首先是下来，这个都是那这个那这个归主义，这里这个很没办法，他学的是什么？
One of the dialogues with scientists.
They actually laid Varela.
So this was one of the dialogues where the late Francisco Varela was present, and the question of how do we define something as being sentient came up, and as a result of long conversation, a consensus was arrived, whereby it is defined as an organism that can move by its own, by its own power from one place to another place for its own sustenance. So that was the rough definition of a sentient creature.
So there must be, not due to because of the mandating, but due to its own motivation, moving. So that moving also, you see, comes out of desire, or overcome something and want something. So because that's feeling. So now, physically alone, we cannot call sentient being. But with this physical, with this brain, there's a certain phenomena which we call mind. Combine these two, physical can be seen, can be measured, the mere luminosity and cognitive, we cannot measure, but we can feel. That we call mind. So as it is physical, since things changing, so that shows it comes from its own causes, and causes, substantial cause and cooperative cause. So similarly, this mind also changing, therefore it must come from its own causes. So now causes, there are cooperative cause, brain, nervous system are cooperative cause. Substantial cause, there must be continuity of the previous mere cognitive. So that's the reason the theory of rebirth. At the time of consumption, the physical, new physical, then develop. So just a mere meeting because of the father's thing and mother's thing, just mixing, may not so 100% sure. Some cases, even the eggs and these things is mixed, but may fail. I think here also we need more further research. So in that case, there must be third cause. That's the subtle mind. So this life to next life, that not this body, but subtle mind. The grosser level mind completely depend on the physical part, brain mainly. More subtle. Now, for example, even scientists now make some distinction. Because of the awakening state, certain mind, you see, depend on movement of certain part of the brain. Then dream time, certain level of certain movement. And deep sleep,